Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes has landed yet another star at the receiver position in Christian Ward. But not only that, many things around the media has gone viral about the Shedeur Sanders situation, of course. If you guys love Shedeur Sanders, and not only that, if you guys love just the moves that the Colorado Buffaloes are making, please hit the like button for me right now. As when you guys do that, to help out with the content, pushing in the algorithm. We're going to talk about several different players as you guys asked and requested that we continue to make content like this. And we're going to definitely do so as it pertains to the Colorado Buffaloes and what they bring to the table. Now, if you guys are excited for this BYU game and excited to see what Kaidon Salter bring to the table, please go hit the like button for me right now. Again, subscribe. Turn that post notification bell on to all. And as we always do on this platform, I'm going to continue to give you guys all the latest content right here. Now, you guys can see the Colorado Buffaloes will be playing against BYU this upcoming weekend. It is a big game. I look forward to seeing what these guys can do. And like I said before, man, if they knock down BYU, it really can mold the season to try to be a turnaround from starting out to 1-2 to hopefully potentially do some great things in the Big 12. And like I said, with Kaidon Salter at the quarterback position, they had a great game against the Georgia Tech, who's undefeated. They took care of it. He took care of it. I mean, he got some touchdowns he scored 10 points in the first draft against Delaware. And now when he had the opportunity to play last week, he dominated. Now you guys know the old quarterback in Shedeur Sanders, who many of us continue to love, is getting a raw deal in Cleveland. But Coach Prime did speak out in the regards of him and pretty much the Ravens, and I believe it was the Eagles, who talked about potentially against Shedeur Sanders. The reports have said while the Browns insider thinks Shedeur Sanders and Deion Sanders made a big mistake. Now, this is an article right here that dug a little bit more into the whole Ravens and Eagles situation. Colorado Buffaloes head coach Deion Sanders recently suggested quarterback Shedeur Sanders, Deion Sanders' son, informed both the Baltimore Ravens and Philadelphia Eagles during the 2025 NFL draft that he didn't want to serve as a backup either for Baltimore star Jackson or Eagles star Jalen Hurts. Had Sanders developed as Jackson backup for a year or two, the Ravens could have used well-placed media sources to build his stock enough to trade him to an organization that needed a starter in exchange for something higher than a fifth-round pick, Lloyd wrote. And he continued on with this little situation right here where he felt as though Coach Prime and Shedeur Sanders took the wrong approach at not going to play behind Lamar Jackson, which me personally, I agree. Who wants to play behind a guy and hopefully they can build me up to be traded later on? Why even go through all that versus getting the opportunity? We're like the Cleveland Browns. He's getting a raw deal in Cleveland, but if he stick around there, we know Joe Flacco is on his way out, and you guys know that Dylan Gabriel is the only guy in front of him. Who knows how long that'll last? I think that Shedeur Sanders will be the guy there. Either way, to continue on with Jordan Seaton. Like I said at the end of this content, I want to know you guys think in the comment section about all the things that I'm saying. Now, Jordan Seaton is now the top-rated offensive lineman in the country. Definitely one of the top-rated offensive linemen. He is only a sophomore with the Colorado Buffaloes, who we expect next season him to be a first-rounder easy. Either way, you guys can see how Colorado offensive tackle Jordan Seaton has impacted his NFL draft stock. They continue on by saying, heading into this season, one of the most anticipated returner players for the Colorado Buffaloes was offensive tackle Jordan Seaton. Is in his second year with the program and has been one of the top players on the team. They continue on by saying Seaton is in his true sophomore season with the Colorado Buffaloes and has been one of the best pass blockers in the nation. Even with Colorado offensive struggles, Seaton has been a bright spot. You guys can see right here, they said Seaton is already a player to watch for the NFL draft. Pretty much they saying, though he's not pretty much ready until 2027 as a true sophomore, Seaton will be not eligible for the 2026 NFL draft and will have to wait another year. When he does declare for the NFL draft, they pretty much project him to be a first round draft pick and if he maintains his dominance. Now you guys can see Coach Prime, when he really lock in on guys like Travis Hunter, Jordan Seaton, those guys is top ranked guys. They can very easily be his first rounder under Coach Prime. He has some great quarterbacks, some decent quarterbacks in a Salter as well as a JUJU. Salter looking to dominate this season, and I'm sure things will be passed over to JUJU next season. But you guys can see this season, Jason Phillips owns a somewhat unique perspective on Salter's situation as Colorado wide receiver coach. While speaking to reporters on Wednesday, Phillips was asked about how Salter has handled being benched and pretty much his return. I think it's a support mechanism, right? Phillips said guys were rallying around him, coaches were rallying around him. I don't necessarily think that he wasn't successful in his first couple of games. It's just something that we were expecting. I think for him it's understanding the expectations of being in this program, where pretty much everything is highlighted, everything is pretty much magnified, things along those lines where you have to play great, especially when you follow behind a Shedeur Sanders that pretty much set the standard very high, so much so that he is now retired in Colorado, him as well as Travis Hunter. But this is a dual threat. I think when he's playing at the peak of his game, he bring a whole nother element where they're able to run the ball. Their offensive line look a lot better this season. You guys hit the like button for me if you guys agree in that, agree in that aspect as well. Now, like I said before, you guys hit the like button if you guys love this content like this. Don't forget to subscribe, turn that post notification bell on to all, and we're gonna jump right into this last segment right here where you guys can see the Colorado Buffaloes has now got yet another commit from IMG. This young man right here played for multiple schools, but this right here is him as well as JUJU. Now you guys can see right here, this is the young man right here catching a great catch from JUJU in the past. And like I said, man, people underestimate just how when you're in high school, these guys build that rapport with one another. Just things along those lines that when they get to college, though they didn't play necessarily in high school together, they able to link back up. You guys can see he even took to his Insta story right after he committed to Colorado and said he missed them days. And this is where he dropped a clip of him and JUJU and their connection amongst one another, just how, they be on the same page. And like I said, as long as JUJU don't do nothing that we don't expect him to do, like get in the portal, I expect him to be in Colorado next season. A lot of guys are there for him. Gibson let it be known that he's there for him, which is Quentin Gibson. This young man right here, as soon as after he committed, he let it be known that he missed them days. But now we will have an opportunity to have some more passes from JUJU next season, as JUJU would more than likely, I imagine, be the guy at the quarterback position for the Colorado Buffaloes. And a lot of guys that understood what he brought to the table at the quarterback position will look forward to seeing from him or catching passes from him. And the Colorado Buffaloes have a great future. Both they have a great present and a great future. But you guys can see right here, the 3-star receiver Christian Ward commits to the Colorado, right fit for my growth, both on and off the field. And one thing we know about Colorado, they're going to be on TV a lot. They give these guys a lot of spotlight. And pretty much this IMG 3-star receiver Christian Ward has committed to the Colorado Buffaloes, a 6'3", 185-pounder. The class of 2026 chose to play for head coach Shedeur Sanders over a variety of schools like Alabama, Georgia, Michigan, Indiana, etc. They will have Jordan Seaton back next year. Things are looking good for Colorado. All thing they have to do now is continue to build, continue that momentum, and it looks like they're going to pretty much rebound from after the Shedeur Sanders era. They're going to merge over to this Kaidon Salter, win a bunch of games. Then JUJU will take over, and he will have plenty of weapons. And Coach Prime, one thing about him, this is kind of like wide receiver university. I mean, ever since he's been there, he had a loaded receiver room. Things always look to shape up as if these guys will do some great things as far as the passing game, etc., etc. I won't hold much of you guys' time. It's just a topic right here that I think that it's important to speak about versus current guys, past guys like Shedeur Sanders. We look forward to see him do some great things. I want to know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you guys love content like this, please hit that like button for me right now. Again, subscribe. Don't turn that post notification bell on to all. If you guys are over on TikTok, please get this page a follow button right now and get in the comment section below and let me know what you guys think about all the topics we cover. And definitely let me know what you guys think is the best topic that we spoke about in this regard. Like, comment, subscribe. Read what you guys got to say. Thank you so much.